Hello again and welcome to the Zimbabwe Geoportal tutorial series. So in this video, we're basically going to be talking about how you can get access to data on the Zimbabwe Geoportal. So first of all, what you need to do is you basically need to have an account on the Zimbabwe Geoportal. So I'm just going to sign in to the account that we created in the previous video. I'll just click on remember me so that the system basically remembers my password and my username. Okay, so now that we are currently signed in to the Zimbabwe Geoportal, if you scroll down over here to this midsection, you're going to basically see the number of layers, maps, documents, and users that are currently on the Zimbabwe Geoportal. So if you want to explore data, you can basically click on these 40 layers, and then you get a whole list of layers that currently exist on the Zimbabwe Geoportal. Or another option is to search. So for example, let's say we want to have we want to download data for Zimbabwe, which is concerning the Zimbabwe electricity line. That's the main power line which stretches from the main power stations throughout the country. So I'm just going to type in electricity, and then I'll hit on search. So if someone uploaded a data set which was named electricity before, that is going to show up on the search bar. But if someone uploaded it and they chose not to share with the public, unfortunately, it's not going to appear. So there are two sides to it. So fortunately, this data set was shared and it's available for the public. So as you can see, it's saying Zimbabwe Electricity Transmission Network. This is data for medium and high voltage transmission lines in Zimbabwe. So if I click on that data set, I'll basically going to see an overview map over here. So I think it's still loading, but while it's still loading, we can also explore. Okay, yeah, now it's up. So we can also see the main power line. So these are the 330 like kilovolts like pylons that you mainly see in Zimbabwe. So as you can see, it's stretching like throughout the country, like from Kariba to Harare, and from Victoria Falls over to Kadoma, Gweru, Bulawayo, and then all the other power lines are also then extending from this main power line. So if you explore the data as well, you also be able to see some of the metadata that also exists like for this layer. So say you want then now to download like this layer. So I'm going to provide you with basically about like two scenarios. Okay. So the first scenario that most of you might encounter is that you are not currently logged in. So let's go into incognito mode. So currently we are in incognito mode, and we do not have any authentication into the system. So we are still going to see all the information that we were seeing previously before. But one major difference is that if you're not signed in, you're going to see this red text which says sign in or register an account to download this layer. This is because all the datasets that are uploaded to the Zimbabwe Geoportal are only accessible to users that are currently signed in or authenticated. So in order for you to be able to download any datasets, you need to have an account. So let's go back to the account that you created. So since we have an account, we have the download layer button. So if you click on the download layer button, you're going to basically see some of the layers which also exist. So you can download this as a JPEG, as a PDF, as a PNG. So if you download this as an image, it's basically going to give you the whole image inset of of the transmission network. But if you choose to download the actual data, you'll be able to download the original dataset, a zip file, a geographic markup language, or a CSV file. So let's say we chose to download the original dataset. So you can basically click on original, and then depending whether or not you have an internet download manager, you can just download, or you can also download this as a GeoJSON. So if you normally click on GeoJSON, it's probably going to take you to the next page, which provides you with the JSON format. So when you see this, you simply need to click on Control S, which basically means save like the file. So I'm just going to type Zimbabwe electricity network, and then I'll click on save. So that has also been downloaded. So if I am to go over to my downloads compressed, so I'll be able to see the original data set which was downloaded. So let me open my QGIS, and then I open the data. So I'm just going to try to drag that into my QGIS, and then I only want to see the transmission network, and then I add it. Okay, so that's the Zimbabwe transmission network. As you can see, I've added the shape file into my QGIS. So let me just add an OpenStreetMap base map so that you see that this is actually in Zimbabwe. And then I just basically change the symbology of this layer. Let me just place it in red so that it's more visible. Okay, so that is the Zimbabwe power electricity power network that was downloaded from the Zimbabwe Geoportal. So you can also see and visualize the attributes of the data before you even download them, or you can choose to share with whoever you want to share, or you can also rate this layer. If you don't like the layer, you just give it a 1 star. If you like it, you just leave it, just give it a 5 star. And then you can also add a comment on that layer if you see any errors. So in this case, I'm just going to say thanks for the layer. What about the minor power lines? And then I'll submit that. And then if you want to add it to your favorites, you can also do that. So yeah, that's basically how you download data from the Zimbabwe Geoportal. So as we have seen today, we downloaded like the data, and then we also added it into our QGIS environment. So thank you very much for watching, and hopefully we'll see you in the next video, whereby we're going to be learning about how you can contribute to the Zimbabwe Geoportal by contributing your own data. Thank you very much.